Amid scorching heat reaching plus 36 degrees Celsius, a true humanitarian crisis is unfolding in Donbass. And even Russian military propagandists now admit that the occupation authorities are to blame. In Donetsk, desperate residents are publicly appealing to Vladimir Putin to address the critical water supply crisis, which they describe as a humanitarian and ecological catastrophe. Significantly, the text of this appeal was first shared by Russian pro-war propagandists, those typically tasked with concealing the Russian Federation's failures. Their silence has now been broken by the undeniable reality. The plea from local citizens was published by the Russian Z channel, Bluebeard. According to the letter, Donetsk has suffered from an unstable water supply since 2022, and the situation is only deteriorating. The current schedule allows for water distribution only once every 3 days, and even then, the water is so filthy and muddy that it is unfit for consumption or hygiene. It fails to reach upper floors of buildings, forcing elderly residents and families with children to haul buckets from basements. Bottled water, meanwhile, is sold at extortionate prices. 5 rubles per liter, double the cost in occupied Mariupol or Rostov. The much-hyped Don River pipeline, constructed as a solution, meets only 6% of the city's needs. Local residents reject claims of a so-called Ukrainian water blockade, and instead blame the catastrophe on corruption, incompetence, and lies from the Russian occupation administration. While water is scarce, authorities continue to boast about building new housing, running decorative fountains, and increasing output at metallurgical plants, actions that residents see as nothing short of mockery. The letter to Putin includes urgent demands: launch an investigation into the inaction of local officials, declare a state of emergency, construct a second pipeline branch, and revise existing water tariffs. This isn't just absurd, it's cruelty, the letter says. We're not just asking, we're shouting. Ukrainian journalist Denis Kazansky responded sharply. The solution is simple: get the hell out of Donbass. Once Ukraine returns, so will normal life. There was no water catastrophe before you came. The catastrophe arrived with Russia. As the heatwave intensifies and critical infrastructure crumbles, life in Donetsk becomes increasingly unbearable, and even Russia can no longer pretend that everything is going according to plan.